www.gojcp.com.
Alrighty, we're live here. We're gonna do a little scrim, a little exhibition scrim deal between Cover 3 and JCP on Pipeline. After that disappointing match, Epic just got dominated with their poor strats and bad gameplay. Just really cut them down. So here I have Carney, and Johnny's gonna also be helping us out. He's kind of doing a little guest casting, and Resistance is once again on our video. So, Carney, what do you think about this scrim?
I think this scrim is actually going to bring quite a bit of excitement, and it looks like we've actually just made this scrim a 5v5, which we haven't seen much of for the last year or so in AA. So we're going to see some different strats, we're going to see a lot of action, and I'm looking forward to it, especially since I believe Cover 3 is making somewhat of a comeback right now, correct?
Yeah, I've really been seeing a lot out of them. They've really stepped it up as players. We're in mission planning right now. We gotta go get those screenshots ready to go that we had so much trouble with when we played LR. Hopefully we don't have the same net problems. Yeah, that was a real problem in that last scrim that we just had. Last match, excuse me. So, Johnny, what are you thinking about this one? What do you think about Cover 3?
Cover 3's got a pretty good team coming up, and they just picked up Warpaint. Supposedly Bud has to go out someplace with the Army, and so they have to replace a slot. You know, by the time that happens, I'm sure Warpaint will be back to his normal self. If any of you guys that played the game back in the day, Warpaint is one of the better CQB saws there were, so I'm sure they're going to be one of the upcoming top teams to look out for.
They're also sporting a sexy new tag.
They are. I'm going to be following JCP right here. They're going to be running a conventional strat on defense here. Seeing two go main. Stan's going to go to the north side, while Wrath comes up and plays main with the ARs, doing a lot of spam. He just got flashed, so that could be a quick pick. Yeah, a quick pick for Buddington on Wrath. Noodle's taking some fire, takes down Buddington in, what's that room called? In that room up there. And D-Trap's down at Prime. He's chilling down there. We got some people coming in west, but Banana's got his back. With this 5v5 situation, or excuse me, 4v5 situation, or 4v4, we're back to kind of normal strats now. When you have that fifth man, you kind of run out of spots to put him. Most strats don't include that fifth man, so it's really going to change things up. We're all kind of chilling right now. They're filling each other out. Looks like Cover 3.
I've got Cover 3.
What's Cover 3 doing, bro?
I'm Carnifex, and I'm following Cover 3 this afternoon in this match, or rather this night. We've got Warpaint coming in through the bathroom, who will be most likely taking shots from JCP, who is right on the other side of the bathroom. We've got JCP's newest recruit, Banana Gun.
Looks like they're doing a little smoke action down at primary tunnels. Stan went up to the top of west. He was down at prime, so there's no one, I believe, at prime, which could cause some problems. They got that objective they can take. Oh, excuse me, D-Trap's in east access here, which is a great spot to be. Normally players will just walk right by and just kind of poke them in the side of the head. So we're going to kind of see how this is going. Once again, we're just kind of camping out. Stalker's throwing some smokes and stuff around, so it looks like we're going to see a push pretty quick. Noodle's up in CP, watching bathroom door and west entry. Stands up
Cover
on the
3's
catwalk watching,
Cover 3 is making a
vents.
pretty aggressive move right now. Sorry, man, a little bit of lag there. Cover 3 is actually making a really aggressive move, moving two players. No, make that three players through the vents. And it looks like they're unseen, and they're out on the roof moving into the main PC area.
Oh, Warpaint just took down D-Trap.
Noodle better watch out. He's got guys coming up on him in the main PC. He doesn't realize it, but there's three players. Make that two players.
They're doing a little.
We got action.
CQB fighting. Oh, from behind, guy came out of vents. They're really not watching each other at all. Our last guy is Banana Gun for JCP, who's up on top of West Ladder. We got he's took down Soul Creation.
Oh, and Pimp with a shot.
Wow, what a nice shot from Pimp.
So in this
playing Mountain Pass
first 5v5 that we've seen in a while. We do see Assault take the first round. Cover 3, the newly coming back cover 3 takes down JCP in round 1.
Connie, why don't you go ahead and follow cover 3 this first round. Tell me what they're doing.
Looks like we've got 2 guys going main. We've got Soul Creation moving into oil. We've got Pimpin moving around south side. Looks like he's going to be heading west. We've got Bud Rickton, also known as Budweiser, working main with Warpaint. And we've got
like,
Stalker moved into north, waiting out the north door.
Sounds pretty good. We got Stan, who actually moved up on exterior through tunnels, and right behind him I think is D-Traf, if I'm not mistaken. That's going to really change things up a lot, because they're going to cover both the objectives and hopefully get a pick real quick, and that'll put them at like a 5v3 advantage. On defense, that's absolutely crucial. One thing I'm a little surprised about is JCP isn't really pushing out at all. They're kind of chilling back in main pump room. I don't know if that's just because of the 5v5 or I don't know, but they seem to all have fallen back. Where does it look like cover 3's pushing?
Right now we've got Pimpin, who is taking exterior, but he's going to take fire from Stan. Oh my gosh, a flash went off right on top of him. We'll see if Stan comes up for the pick. And he does.
Stan takes down Pimpin outside. Nice quick little peek shot right there. We got Noodle, who just went to gay people in vents. That's what we're going to call that, the gay spot in vents. We got a couple guys down at Prime, which could really cause problem. We got, I think that's D-Trap down there, playing around with them. Oh, excuse me, Banana Gun. He took down Soul Creation right there.
Soul Creation is actually complaining of a ping issue.
It's not good in these high tense matches or scrims. Banana Gun's actually sitting there with a 203. Whoever comes around that corner down there is just going to take one in the face. But it doesn't look like anybody's in tunnels. That's kind of a waste. There's one guy, I think...
Budweiser's the last one left. He's actually moving into MCI right now. Flashing a closed door and giving away his position.
Not a wise move on his part. Stan's kind of rotating around to take him down here. Oh.
They went for the open door 203 and it didn't work.
Bud's kind of going balls to the wall here, right up on the door like that.
Oh!
Stan takes him down. Sorry to cut out, guys, but we got a scrim, so I gotta get out.
Well, see you later, Johnny. Nice having you in here. I am taking shoutouts if anybody wants to throw some shoutouts at me at pound e-rev. U5
going into the third round, we've got a 1-2-1 situation between JCP and cover 3.
Noodle seems to be moving up through break room, which he hasn't been doing in the past. He was normally kind of chilling back, but now he actually moved up around. And we got Banana Gun, who's outside west.
He's about to get some action. Oh, with a headshot on Pimpin'. But watch his back. Oh, and Banana Gun with the double. Takes out Soul and Pimpin'.
Pimpin' there with the fail. Giant caps. That was a complete failure on their part, but they do have one round, which is usually all you need to take on these really defensive maps like this one.
Looks like Warpaint no spawned, perhaps. He is idle in spawn, elevated above the ground, approximately 2 feet.
You sure about that 2 feet?
Approximately. And cover 3 does a north rush, which failed.
Getting shut down by Sam. They're getting shut down. Stan's taking them down, and now we have Noodle.
And Noodle.
They did get that door shut, which is absolutely crucial. Noodle takes down
JCP again dominating the round.
It's 5v3 at this point. Not looking good for Soul Creation on this one.
Pimpin' is static in the north hallway watching the main door to see if they come out after him. And Warpaint is...
We're having a little talk here about the last match we just casted. Apparently Warpaint is using the OR strat here. That's what we're gonna call that from now on. Whenever you're idle and spawn. Oh, Pimpin' just gazed deep trap from north, just chilling back, waiting for him. How did he get in around Stan? Is what I want to know. Stan just like walked right past him, I guess.
It would seem as though Warpaint might have played for OR at some time. We saw two different strats there. One being that he criticaled, that's one of OR's main strats, and the other one being that he stayed in spawn.
I mean, just both solid on their part. Banana Gun's up on top, Noodle's back in that gate spot in vents, and Raph is on first floor. Pimpin' is in bathrooms, which nobody is really covering, except for Banana, who's on the big pipe. This is a strat we normally don't see with good people. Something you expect out of a pub, maybe a 10 honor, chilling up there. But looks like he's gonna pick him. Cover Pimpin's kind of falling back. He's gonna try to take out Stan, I think, who's just kind of wandering about. Stan knows he's coming for him. Answers with a few shots. Now we got Raph and Stan who's taking him down. And Raph finally gets a kill and a little friendly fire there.
JCP, who is on defense, now leads the match 3-1 as we go into the 5th round.
I got a shout out from Brain Damage here to That's Dope. Lose 5 rounds against That Dope. Less please. Oh, a little cut down there, man.
Looks like cover 3 is moving in full force. They got 2 going main. Soul Creation's moving around on the north side, as well as Pimpin'. They're going to attack west.
I'm giving cover 3 props on not being wimps about the rushes here. Normally when you get shot up like that, you kind of chill back, and they're just not doing that right now. They're just going full force right inside. D-Trap did get hit, but in the process took down Stalker, one of cover 3's best players here. Used to be an IOG, good player. And he's going to go ahead and chill in East Access, while Noodle kind of chills up here at the break room, watching.
We'll point out D-Trap is doing something very sneaky right now. He's come out of oil, and he looks like he's going to try to move up on main. I don't know how much of a delay there is, but...
Breakington and, oh, I think they've heard him. This could be bad for D-Trap. Now, oh, no, yeah, they have. They have heard him. He's outside. It's really not going to work. His sneaky maneuver didn't really work.
Warpaint's waiting on him. Oh!
Took him down. Nice job, Warpaint. Wow, what a nice shot. Even he avoided the flash, too. We still have 2 in main who's kind of getting shot up by Noodle, but he's now retreating. Oh, a little friendly fire.
Friendly fire.
We got a little confusion. Stan's rotating into North Pump Room, so hopefully he can try to get a pick here. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and pick Pimpin' right there. He's trying to nade somewhere. Raph's still chilling first floor. That's kind of been his premier spot tonight. Just cracking the door for people. Just so they can open it up.
Got some gunfire in the north pump room as Soul and Warpaint both try to work Stan, who they know is, you know, flanking from the tunnels.
Yeah, Stan is falling back through tunnels though. Probably a smart move on his part. What you want to do on defense is just get that pick and fall back. You don't want to be chilling out and get caught out there and end up taking a death or whatever.
There's no playing Rambo against these caliber of teams. I mean, they work together so well, it's just almost impossible if you're in a 2v1 situation to come out ahead.
Banana Gun's back on top of that big pipe in the middle. That's really just a really uncommon spot for people to be. It kind of works to people's, or it kind of works to your advantage when you're not in a place that's kind of looked at when you first bust in. But definitely gets reported up there. He can't really go anywhere. There's nowhere to go. So he's kind of stuck there for the rest of the round.
To all of our novice viewers, just to let you know, that spot is something you would never see really in a match between these two. Something you're probably mainly seeing because this is, in fact, a friendly scrim.
While Carney was talking there, Stan took down Warpaint in main. We have some spam going on now. Warpaint's again just excuse me, Warpaint took down Stan. Got a little confused there. And he looks to be walking in. Oh, he got shot up from Banana up on top of that pipe again. Raph's just spamming the door, making a lot of noise, making it hard for him to get through. Looks like he's gonna die. Yeah, he's gonna die now. And that was another round for JCP. There was a little talk there of 5-3. I think they were trying to count the rounds from before, but I think JCP kind of shut them down right there. I think we're going to go ahead and go with the score of 4-1.
I'm looking for something different from cover 3. I'm not seeing it. I'd love to see a 5-man ul rush or a 4-man ul rush right now, but not really seeing much of that right now. They're working all the entrances as best they can, trying to keep it spread out.
Yeah, Raph took down Buddington in main, laying down the top break stairs. Looks like Soul's getting kind of shot up here. He did take down D-Traff, who rushed up on him. We have Banana, who's playing Prime once again, but Pimpin is sitting down there at the end of the tunnel with a 2 out of 3, so he's not going to make any moves here. I think there's 2 people stuck in north, but Noodle seems to be kind of holding them at bay. Oh, Banana took down Soul. Prime, they're kind of going at it here. We see, oh, Noodle was taken down by Stalker and then the entrance. And,
Covering Warpaint very well right there.
Yeah, that was a nice teamwork. That's what you see with these good teams. It's not so much that their shots are better, it's just general teamwork, you know, just being right there for your teammate. And Pimpin was taken down by a 203 from Stan out of West down main.
Stalker's moving in through the vents, putting fire on Raph, who is on the 2nd floor, and now watching the west door, where I believe Stan is.
Yeah, Stan's chilling in there. He's got nowhere to go.
Cover 3 has a bit of an advantage right now, really, for defense.
Banana Gun is kind of rotating around, moving up. Don't really know.
Warpaint's putting the pressure on Stan now out on beside the west door. With here comes a nade. Oh.
Oh, yeah,
oh, and that grenade should have taken Stan out. Stan is red, moving back into west door.
Oh, Stan just, oh, he put fire on Stalker and took him down, running into west. That's just a beautiful play. He had Banana Gun up on top, putting some spam down, getting him back, and then Stan just ran in and domed him. And I got a shout out here from DNC. Shout out to Brain Damage to keep the bench warm and make sure my jockstrap and water ball are ready for my next COD 4 match. Ouch! Taken down. Brain Damage was talking a little trash earlier. Looks like he just got a little bit in the face there.
Stan putting the pressure on main door as Budweiser walks right into his fire and dies immediately. Now Warpaint putting a grenade on him. Or is that a flash? No, that's actually a grenade.
Again,
and now Warpaint gets flashed.
Cover 3's just kind of chilling about. They're pushing all these doors, and JCP's just shutting them down from inside the main pump room. They gotta figure out a better push. Oh wow, Pimpin just threw a nade from west inside, kind of shutting them down there. Don't really know what happened. JCP seems to be a little disorganized. They got Noodle, who's in vent access, and I believe.
And Raph falling back.
Yeah, Raph falling back. So they seem to be a little disorganized of what's going on. They do have Banana, who's inside, who's rotating into main pump room. Who's gonna try to hold everything down. Stalker and everyone's just not really pushing up like I expected. Cover 3's just not moving up on them.
It's something I actually discussing with my team earlier on this map, when you're playing good teams, I mean, part of the main thing that you're looking for on Pipeline is confusion. You were just talking about it. You know, JCP seemed somewhat confused as to who was falling back and where everybody was. And even though they had Banana Gun waiting for a rush, really Cover 3 has had some situations where they could have moved in and probably even had smoke cover and gunfire cover for sound, but they stayed back, and that's really going to cost them in the end because everything gets quiet, and then again you can hear everything. And at the end of the day, if you're defense and you can hear, you've got a big advantage.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in their inability to smoke inside and nade inside. They're trying to push the doors with just guns, and it's not working for them. They really need to get some nades going. They're smoking inside the bathroom. I want to see them crack that door and put that smoke inside. That way you get it in their face instead of yours. I'm just overall not really impressed with Cover 3's ability to get inside. JCP just keeps shutting them down except for that first round where I believe they just did a prime push, I think, a little bit. And that really took them down.
It is a 4v3 situation right now for Cover 3.
They're really kind of holding everything down. Raph is sitting bottom west ladder watching prime. Banana Gun's first floor trying to take down the main player, and then Noodle's inside main CP. Soul killed himself, making it a 3v3. That really hurt him right there. Noodle's going to attempt to chuck a nade down to main, and then I'm not really sure who just missed
Warpaint.
Yeah, he just missed Banana completely. Just completely whiffed him, and that's really going to cost him. And then Stalker took down Raph, though, but Noodle taking down Stalker. And
a very...
That was really well played on JCP's part. They kept their cool, they got it going, and they got it done. They are switching up for Assault. Raph's now got the 2 or 3 stands on AR. That really kind of tells me they're strapped a little bit. I think Raph's going to go down inside Prime, and Stan's going to rush main. And that's kind of what we're going to be seeing. This is mission planning. No OR strat. Surprise, surprise.
To be honest, I'm actually surprised. As Johnny said earlier, Warpaint is actually playing Rifleman right now with Stalker and Squad Leader, 2 Riflemen, Pimpin' and Warpaint. Soul Creation on Grenade, 203, and Budweiser or Bud Rickton is going to be playing the AR.
JCP's
we are
doing
live.
Pretty much a spread. Yeah, they're doing a spread. Again, they have Stan. Oh, he's actually going Prime. Kills my earlier thing. And then Raph's running around west. We have, it looks to be D-Trap going in main with Banana Gun right behind him. They're kind of getting shut down, though. Stanton gets taken down by Pimpin'. What's Cover 3 doing on defense?
Stalker is going to be in the break room covering main, with Warpaint actually staying back in the main pump room upstairs watching the west door. We've got a pretty standard defense, really. Soul Creation's doing a pretty good job holding down north. Doesn't look like there's much action there. And Pimpin' is in the east tunnels. Looks like he's right by Prime looking for a flank.
He is actually going to be correct here. Noodle's moving up on him, but he's going to cut down and take secondary. So Rad did bleed to death, but D-Trap took down Soul in north. He needs to be watching his back a little bit better there. Or his teammates need to be watching his back. Noodle's taking secondary, and it looks to be that you're just going to kind of push them all together. If I'm not mistaken, it's a 3v3 situation. So it's pretty good for being inside. Normally you're a man down. So this could be a good round for JCP if they get another pick.
Pimpin's in a pretty sneaky spot. He's actually down close to oil entrance waiting for somebody to push on Prime. And if I remember correctly, I saw Banana Gun moving. No, not Banana Gun.
Noodle. Noodle's moving.
Noodle, but Noodle did go to exterior first.
Yeah, he is taking exterior right now. And I assume he's going to kind of move up on him here. Pimpin' is moving down East Core, which could sneaky him, could be bad, could be good, he could get the pick. You always kind of got to...
I'd say follow Noodle right now.
D-Trap
You're
took a
about to
little
see.
slam.
You're about to see some action
Oh.
from Noodle in the lower tunnels. Here he comes. He's
Banana
coming in on.
Wow. Okay, Banana Gun took down Barrels, and then he took down Second Floor, who just killed D-Trap. Actually, Stalker, who killed D-Trap, is up in Vents.
Here comes Noodle. Here comes Noodle. Oh, and
Noodle
Pimpin takes him down.
real quick. So, looks to be Banana Gun's all by himself, 2v1, with Pimpin down at Prime, and Stalker's up in Vents. He could get in right now. This is he could get in. He's kind of
Yeah, nobody's watching the door.
But, I
And
think
now
Stalker
Stalker comes
him.
out. It's over.
He did
Oh
miss,
my
caused
God.
problems. Pimpin's kind of shooting back here. Oh, he got 2v1.
Oh,
He brought himself out, and that was just the problem right there. He shouldn't have came out like that. He, if he would have chilled back, maybe he could have gotten the pick up and then shot the guy below. I'm not really sure what's going on. Just
he definitely should have moved in
and
and jumped down to the pit, in my opinion. I mean, he could have easily gotten under West and, you know, really made the vent guy completely, you know, irrelevant to the situation, and then worked on the guy that was down at Prime.
Yeah, that was just kind of not well played. Again, you do have those intense situations. I'm sure he had some butterflies going that time. Can't really blame him. It was a good effort. But everybody's, you know, they're doing the same thing again, moving in. I really want to see some, like, really extreme rushes. This is a scrim, guys. You should be trying stuff new. You know, trying new stuff, trying to get what's going. So I'm really not too happy with this scrim so far, as far as the rushes go. It's great play though, all around great play from the different people. It's 6-2. This is crunch time. They have to win every round on defense. Focusing does. One more round and it's all tied up. Most they can do is tie. 2 more and JCP victory. So Stan moved all the way, but he's get taken down real quick by Pimpin. We'll kind of walk through the flashes. No more nuclear flashes, as we were talking about earlier during the OR match. Used to be got flashed for a good 20-30 seconds. Appears Noodle and a cover 3 member duking it out in secondary, while D-Trap is trying to go vents, kind of watching out for himself, and Banana's down in main. What's cover 3 doing right now, Carney?
Before I do that, I have a shout out from Shadow. He says, shout out to Toby, the best pipe main player ever, and D-Bag, the coolest player in LA, Heart Bra, and Johnny, you suck at vent accounts. LOL.
Ouch.
Let me get back into game. Looks like cover 3 is definitely at an advantage here, being on defense. They've got Stalker, who's up on the very top catwalk. And they've got Warpaint in a really sneaky place. He's over on some pipes where most of your invite level players are not ever going to be caught. He's basically main pump room in dark corner, in a dark corner, but he's on some second level pipe.
One thing I am gonna say, if he takes a 203 high on that back wall, it's gonna kill him. A lot of people open up that door and toss it to, or launch a 203 in the back, which could be.
And here comes Banana. Banana has the 203. He's just not shooting it. Oh, he's going to get killed instead. Warpaint's going to take him down. Oh. Oh, he tried.
Stan did crit. We were having some problems with the critting earlier, but he critted again. Oh, a nice shot out of Warpaint into Banana main. He just hopped over and shot him in the face.
And Stalker takes down D-Trap in the east vents. Looks like we probably will have a dead round of some sort. I'm going to go ahead and assume.
I think Stan's going to make it, actually. Yeah, he's back on. So we're not going to see. We got a little accusement of hacks here. I'm sure that was just a joke, you know. These guys are playing legit.
We've got something different from JCP this round. Looks like we've got 4 guys going oil. This is going to be very interesting with one guy going main.
Yeah,
we'll see how cover 3. This is what we want.
That's what I was talking about, getting something different. I want to see how cover 3 responds to it. Oh wow, they just got taken down, but they're moving in now. And it appears
And
that,
cover 3 is falling back.
Yeah.
We got 2 cover 3 guys coming through the bathroom.
Oh wow.
We actually have Soul Creation who's flanking.
Banana's up on catwalk. Oh, he just got taken down. We got Raph who's down below. It is currently a 2v1 or 3v1 situation.
Oh, but cover 3 falls back in time.
Yeah, they took him out. That was a good rotation on cover 3's part. I thought they were going to be a little slow, but having everybody get back and with 2 people getting picked coming right through, it just was not a good rush on JCP's part. They didn't have enough flashes going. They didn't have enough smokes going. It just didn't come out well. And JCP's back to doing their normal strat. Is cover 3 throwing anything up on them?
I actually was right out of the game. Looks like cover 3 is playing it a little bit more cautious. They're not getting too far away from the main pump room.
I think they're kind of half expecting another time rush. Yeah,
they got lots of smoke down there.
Yeah.
And they are putting flashes on Prime. Budweiser's in the main pump room putting a flash on West door. That was a perfectly thrown flash, by the way, on a cracked door.
That's kind of interesting. Raph got taken down right there, but Stan was down
Raph.
East Maintenance. Or excuse me, yeah, Raph did kill him. But Stan was down there firing his AR, trying to make a little noise. I think that's what he was doing, and he really wasn't covering anything. There was no real rush. I was expecting a rush in his smoke and spam. You know, having people looking that way, maybe popping from bathroom or main, but it just really wasn't working for him. We do have Noodle down in tunnels going to go over and take secondary, and D-Trap in main, and Banana up in secondary. He's playing with a build. So we're going to kind of see how they rush. Oh, Stalker cratered. He fell off the pipes. Warpaint takes down.
Oh my gosh. That was an amazing move from Warpaint.
Oh, and another kill on D-Trap. Warpaint is just owning this up. Really showing that the old school players can really show them up. The last
Warpaint
down in front. He's gonna try to move up on it.
Been an incredible long-lasting player that's played for all of the best teams. I don't know his whole history. I know the last team would have been Instruments of God, hands, well, I guess you could say, you know, not unanimous, but one of the best teams ever to play AA. I mean, they slowly trickled out, you know, they didn't end on a good note necessarily, but definitely one of the better teams ever to play AA, and Warpaint was a big part of that. And you can see why.
Yeah, I mean, he's just been straight playing them. I still don't think Cover 3 knows that he's down there. Or maybe he's... Oh, yeah, he did fall back into exterior. He's going to go take that. Really giving himself away. I wouldn't really worry about an objective in a 4v1 situation.
1v2.
Or, excuse me, 1v2. I wouldn't really be worrying about the OBJs, but he apparently found it necessary to take it. Now, Warpaint is camping with the flash, kind of a pansy move, normally associated with noobs a little bit. But definitely not a noob, definitely not. We were just talking about him, but just not a move I really expected. I do know he's down there though.
I actually think he pulled the flash when he was there, and then when he ran away, he held on to it. He did go ahead and get rid of it, and I thought he did flash him, but I guess he didn't.
I mean, we know flashes don't actually work in this game.
Not as good anymore.
But I was kind of hoping, yeah, Warpaint's gonna go ahead and move in on him. He's gonna go ahead and try to take it. That was a nice move though on
that
Warpaint's move. With the
a long time ago.
Came down.
A long time ago, a very wise person said, in America's Army, the more friendly fire you see from a team, the better they are, because it usually means that their timing is absolutely like right on the dot, and that's what you just saw from that flash right there. As soon as Warpaint dropped down and put the bullets in him, there, just in case he killed Warpaint, there was a flash going to be right in his face.
Who was that wise player, Carney?
It was Pimpin'.
I was Pimpin'? Well,
The last player? Noodle?
Oh, no, the wise player that told you.
Oh, Feint from IOG.
Oh, it's Feint, yeah.
Because we used to scrim against IOG, and I mean, like, they'd be moving in through main, and you'd see all this friendly fire, and it's because, like, they're just right on top of each other, working really well, you know, and and that stuff goes away. I mean, that friendly fire goes away, and then you've got perfect timing.
Yeah. I'm definitely impressed with cover 3. Double nade. Banana and D-Traps just got taken down by Stalker. That was in main. Stan's kind of up a creek right now. He's down at prime. Nothing really you can do. And Noodle's over running around taking secondary again. Maybe he'll get picked this.
About to see some action from Soul Creation over at the west door with Raph. Both battling that door.
Raph seems to be going right back in for some more. I think he got hit just a little bit. He's still green though. But he's kind of playing with it a little bit. Oh, Soul, nice headshot. And Raph, oh, beautiful. The Stan is moving up through main. Does cover 3 look like they're gonna kind of rotate to cover that?
Cover 3 actually has 4 players alive still. They've got Warpaint watching MCI from crates. We've got Noodle taking exterior. Sorry, we got Soul Creation is actually by the barrels covering west, and it does look like we have a rotation right now. Pimpin's still covering west door from upstairs, and I believe they're finally getting a grip on where everybody's at. That's usually what happens a lot of the time, is you've got a lot of action and then you got a little bit of regroup time. The really good teams never give you a chance to have that regroup time, and I'm not saying JCP's not, it's just that they're down a couple of players right now, so they're waiting on objectives.
Yeah, they need to take those objectives. I think Stan's going to try to distract them while Noodle takes primary. He's kind of chilling back, running time off the clock, which I do not suggest. They only got a minute 26 left, and that'll disappear like you wouldn't believe. Stan is, I believe, oh yes, he is running around. They're going to do kind of a prime push with 2v4, a little unconventional. Yeah, well, Noodle's kind of running away on him now. That's not good. Noodle's going to kind of screw over Stan here. Stan moves up. Warpaint still thinks he's in main, so or throwing that flash away main. So kind of a little bit weird. I think Noodle's kind of trying to cover Stan's steps a little bit, so he can kind of move up on him. But yeah, he is moved up. All the cover 3 player has to do is step out a couple inches. He's gonna get capped in the face. That is Bud down there. Oh, Noodle taken down. Stan got.
And they had and they didn't even know Stan was there. That was a random spam nade meant for Noodle, and it got Stan.
Ouch! I hate it when that happens. It is all tied up. 2 rounds left for cover 3 in JCP 5v5. Just unbelievable so far. These guys really stepping it up. Both teams 6-6. I'm really hoping that JCP tries something really out of the ordinary here and tries to get a round. They really need a round right now to at least get another tie, maybe get some momentum. Momentum is absolutely key in these kinds of matches. Just kind of get going.
Stan with a quick pick on Pimpin'.
Yeah, that was down the front tunnels, I believe. Oh,
And a grenade almost immediately exploding from Warpaint. I believe he threw a set nade there. I'm not positive, but there is a set nade that's possible from where Warpaint is right now that you can throw and bounce it in the prime area. Raph battling it out with Soul, and Raph comes out ahead right there at the main tee, or at the, I'm sorry, tunnel tee. It's Raph, and if I can get a camera on him, I believe it's Banana are moving through tunnels to secondary.
like I said, this has just been an unbelievable scrim right now. Two very, very good players. Bud just took down Raph. I'm not really sure where that was at, but nice shot.
That would have been down in the tunnels. That was in the primary maintenance tunnel.
Oh, and from up third floor. Noodle's at west. He's just kind of sitting around down there. I was hoping while they were shooting up D-Trap, he would have thrown a nade in or something. A little better teamwork. That's just not going to cut.
He's got Stalker and Warpaint both watching that door. As soon as he moves on it, it's going to be a bloody bath.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just... Banana Gun's down in prime. He's just not going to be able to help each other out. This is not going to turn out well, I don't think. Unless Noodle pulls some crazy headshot to the door or something like that. I just don't see JCP winning this one.
I believe Bud's got a flash pulled for Banana Gun, who's at prime. Bud is under West Ladder, waiting for the move from Banana Gun. And here comes the flash, I think. And he got him. He got it right on top of him. He's coming for him. And Bud comes out ahead on that.
Noodle's last one left. Just got shot up. Taking
Oh, but he's...
Another nice shot out of Warpaint. Oh, man. Guys,
in this situation, I believe I would lead my team into some kind of rush, but I don't know that JCP will do it, being that this is a scrimmage. It definitely looks like JCP is trying a certain strat, and they're trying to get it down. And they're going to use this... Wait a second, we've got 3 guys going north, outside.
Not really sure what's going to go down here. This could be a JCP original right here. We got 3 guys coming around, 2 guys chilling back to lock it down while Noodle rushes up and goes ahead and pops an exterior. Rap is going around west, and Cover 3's is kind of sitting around in their normal spots and hoping they'll get some...
Noodle is moving into the tunnels early, trying to catch them off guard while they take exterior. This is one of the better things that I've seen from JCP. Probably a smarter play. He's going to go into North Pump Room and see if he can't take secondary.
Banana went ahead and rotated over to prime. I'm hoping maybe get some, at least maybe move up on prime so he can take it when the opportunity arises.
D-Trap's working main by himself.
That's a little rough sometimes working main by yourself. You watch someone get an AR in your face, you'll just be spamming through the door. It's not a good situation.
Cover 3 did something. Cover 3 did something that's probably not really suggested this early in the match, and that is that they all fell back into main pump room really early in this round. And then you see like Pimpin killed himself. Basically, when you have 5 guys all in the pump room by themselves or all together, you're gonna have, you know, chances for double nades or friendly fire. It's pretty much right where JCP wants them. A single 203 could put out 3 JCP guys who have all come into the main T, and they're all flashed. Banana Gun's slowly moving up on prime.
Soul is watching him. Down there, or Bud Bricking. JZP's playing main very well. They got 2 people in there. One guy with a 203 and D-Trap right up close. But Rash is taking a 203 from up top by Warpaint. And Banana killed himself. Turned around that this round for JCP. They had a 5v4 because of Pimp's suicide. But now with Banana killing himself and Rafkin taken out, it is now a 3v4, I believe. Fair rush. Warpaint went in and spammed west, didn't get Noodle. Luckily he fell back. Smart move on his part. And we got D-Trap who's playing main. Again by himself. So we're gonna hopefully see something out of him right here. I'm gonna kind of be watching him. Hopefully he'll move up on the door. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and move up. Okay, third floor, just spamming at him. What's Cover 3 doing right here?
And D-Trap sneaks in under West with a...
Oh, a T-kill.
Which...
TK.
Oh, and then another TK.
Another TK. And Stan completely whiffed.
Oh, and then a headshot on Soul, taking Prime. So here comes Warpaint jumping down to cover Prime, along with Stalker, who came out of the vent. It's now Stan versus Warpaint and Stalker.
I don't think they know he's over there. I feel, yeah, they still think he's underneath. They don't know that he moved. But he's flashing them, which is not good. Or a nade, excuse me. So he went ahead and fell back from that.
He should have definitely stayed under West. That was probably the smart thing to do. But
not a smart move.
And it's over.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. We're losing up bandwidth today, so we're gonna go ahead and close it up. Maybe tomorrow we have Mug and Mouse versus Audrey. I'm gonna try and get enough people in for that. I'm gonna need another video caster, so we're gonna see if we can host that one for you. We'll let you guys know tomorrow.
I got one last shout out from Fragwise. Fragrizer Wub Wub says, shout out to Cover 3 for an awesome comeback from that slow 1-6 start.
Alright, we're gonna shut it down.
Thank you goes out to e-rev for hosting this.
Yeah, and letting us burn their bandwidth.